So my next one, and everyone who's in college, I feel like, or like post-secondary, has experienced this at some level, at some point. But people who continually bail on plans you've already made, just like, oh my god, and it doesn't make me angry, but it's just like, oh wow, that sucks.
Why did you do that?
Stop telling me that we're going to do something.
Yeah, just say no.
If you know that because I can completely understand students get busy, teachers, whoever it may be, people get busy, shit comes up unexpectedly, that's fine. Once in a while, I understand. But like every time, like, and especially when they're the ones initiating the plans, like, oh, let's hang out on Thursday at this time, I want to do this. Like, okay, that seems like a really solid plan to me. We have a day, we have a time, we have an activity. Thursday, 5 minutes before I'm ready to leave, and you say, oh yeah, by the way, I can't hang out today. Like,
or at least give like adequate notice.
Yeah.
Does that make it a little easier?
I think it's like the last minute bailing of plans is like, oh, and it's not, like, I feel bad for saying that annoys me because like it's understandable that things come up and things happen. I'm a human being and realize that happens, but it's just like, what am I gonna do today, right? Like I plan my day around stuff sometimes and then it gets canceled and you're like the show, for example.
Especially when you're at home, like as a college student, when you're at home and you make plans, there is not a lot of time.
No.
If you catch me when I'm at home and I'm like, yeah, I'll give you my time, and then you just up.
Yeah.
Never again. I'll never do it again.
So for that I put I don't know what song to put with this this type of person, to be honest. So I found a song and it's called Alone and Annoyed, which is what you are when you're bailed on. And the lyrics are it's by a guy named Eric Tripp, and I can't tell you anything about him, I did not look into this at all. But the lyrics are literally, sorry for looking down, it's just down here. There are 4 lines to this song and it's like a 2.5, 3 minute song. And so it has nothing to do with my topic other than the title, but the lyrics I thought were cool. You did for girl, lost in her work, of fantasy and romance, she'll never have a chance. You did for boy, alone and annoyed, with all he has done, his time will never come. It's kind of like got a psychedelic song, it doesn't fit in our genre. Check it out if you think it sounds cool.
Okay, so people who don't take others into consideration. It bothers me. It doesn't bother me because I don't have like a lot of people around me that do that. So it's like it's not like but like in a group setting when people are like, oh, let's do this, and then just like 1 or 2 people like go and make plans for like how it's going to be done and don't ask anybody else.
Yeah.
That gets me because it's like, what if I have plans? What if I want to spend this much money on it? What if, like it pisses me off because it's like, we're supposed to be doing this together and you're not doing it.
Or people.
That's when people say they're going to do stuff with me and then don't take me into consideration, that bothers me. If they want to go and do whatever, like, I don't care.
Anyways, my last point, which is probably, this is actually the point that inspired me today to like, for us to do this topic, is overly competitive people that just have to be.
You do not need to know my mark.
No, okay, right? People who like cry over 60s and like, I can understand if you have like a scholarship to maintain or your parents are really concerned about your marks or like whatever.
Do that in your own time, whatever.
Yeah, and that's great, but like don't cry about it. It's gonna be okay. You have the rest of the year to make up for this one grade. And like just, oh my god.
Like it's week 2.
I think it bothers me the most that because I'm just so relaxed all the time. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be fun. Like I'm really passive. I'm really optimistic. And so then people that are like, oh my god, you did better than me. I hate you. Or like,
I know.
people that constantly.
I hate that. Like, sorry, smarter than you. Did better. Put more effort in.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
And like, whoa, dude, I wasn't trying to outdo you. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, I studied and did good on this test. Like,
yeah, I hate that.
And
like,
it's
I literally had someone say, I hate you last week.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I've had that quite often, and it's just like, that's whatever.
That's rude.
That's your deal. That is my biggest, probably my biggest annoyance of this year because I've noticed it a lot this year. Actually, funny side story. I won't say her name, but Fallon and I played badminton in high school with this girl who just...
That was the best time of my life, was badminton in grade 10.
She was so competitive and so angry that we were just like, we need to make a joke out of this because it's so unenjoyable.
And it just went worse.
Oh my god, she
She did
got
not
so
find it funny.
angry, and I didn't even care because I was like, we're laughing, everyone else is laughing, having a good time.
Because badminton's they make you play badminton.
It was gym class, like we weren't on the badminton team,
No.
it wasn't for real.
And we just got set up in we were partners, so this girl and her partner we would sit there, and when people would go to serve, we'd sit there and tap our rackets,
Because she did it to us, I think was what inspired us. She was like, let's go, and tapped at us.
So I sat there the whole time,
and we would, oh my god, it killed her. We would purposely miss shots.
We would dive, I missed. Or she'd be like, fuck you for not giving that
the
back
birdie
to
would
me.
be going this way, and we'd both just go the opposite way. She hated us so much. But I'm like, just relax.
She never let us live it down.
No.
She didn't talk to us.
She never talked to me again after that gym class. I'm not even exaggerating.
It's like, dude, it's badminton. There's not even a team for it.
It's gym class badminton.
Oh wait, there's two.
There is a team. She was on it. So
go play badminton with them. People who give you an answer immediately but don't look into things. Or give you information, it's well, where did you find that information? I don't know.
Yeah, so
Or relying on other people for information. Do you really trust them because they have no idea what they're talking about?
Or when someone needs more time to answer a question, that's fine. Just let me know. Don't say yes immediately.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, sorry, I was wrong. I actually gave it some consideration and looked into it and didn't just lie to you.
Or if it's about plans, oh yeah, I'll do that. And later it's oh, well, I don't really, I can't, I have plans. Or people who will wait until it's going to happen or something's going to happen and be like, oh no, I can't do that. Don't ask their parent.
Oh my god.
Don't ask their parents until last minute if you can come over. And then it's
Actually, I'm just kind of realizing this as we're going. All these people that we hate have an overall overlining, it's just inconsiderate behavior for the most part.
Yeah.
Or rude behavior or unnecessary. It's all very unnecessary.
Yeah, that's true. So don't be unnecessary. Take a minute to think.
Yeah.
While you're listening to The Pretender by Foo Fighters.
Yeah, that was the
song.
So definitely check out that Eric trip video and the After the Anthems video if you don't check out anything else. Because they are cool and fun and new.
I think you will really like After the Anthems.
If
you like our format a lot, you will love them.
You should experience new things. Yeah. That's another thing that one last annoyance is people that are
no, I don't like
so stuck in their ways. Whether it be gender roles or music tastes or what have you.
Even.
Yeah, they're I'm not gonna try that. Are you kidding? That's cool. You go live your boring existence, and I'm gonna do fun, cool things.
Without you on back to the beginning. On Right Radio, Tuesday nights at 9, hopefully next week.